But yeah, I mean,
so
Vietnam...
Puerto Rico is...
What?
Oh, sorry. Someone in chat said it's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours flying. So
yeah, it's pretty far, and that's from.
This is Fiona with Exox.
Probably Florida, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
555 Fiona. ETA.
Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a
10
second.
minutes from the DMZ drop zone.
I like to pretend Florida
Glad to
doesn't
hear your
exist.
voice on the line.
Yeah, a lot of Americans make jokes about Florida. Like,
Florida's alright. It's just so okay. There's something. This is my understanding, is that Florida like police records and stuff are like super. They're like more public than other states. Like apparently everything I think is public record with like police reports and stuff. And so as a result, there's a lot more like exposure and coverage of like crazy things happening in Florida.
Because I think everybody knows about like the Florida man who wrestles an alligator and all that weird shit. Like that's like an international thing. Like everybody knows that.
Right. Now that being said, there definitely is a lot of craziness in Florida. Like the, you know, the like rural Florida is has a very unique culture. But I don't think it's that much. It's not necessarily that much different than like southern Mississippi or like Louisiana or whatever. I would imagine. But yeah, I could be wrong.
That's the one thing about like wanting to like travel to other countries. Because like honestly, the United States would be like near the top of the list. But there's so many different places that are all so different, and it's so big you couldn't go to them all, or even two of them, in like one trip.
I actually don't think the U.S. is like that like different. So I just drove across the country, and it is different in some ways, but honestly, like I think just because of like all the big businesses and stuff, it's pretty homogenized. New Orleans was like the only place I went where I was like, wow, this feels like a distinctly different culture.
Yeah, New Orleans looks really cool from what I've seen.
Yeah. New Orleans.
Is that how they talk, New Orleans?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with an impression. Nice try.
Oh, they're trying to get you cancelled again after a lap. Just split the
I just cannot get a fucking speed burst today. Come on.
The area is a lot hotter than we expected. Hang on while I patch into the Allied uplink.
Evo Loco says, what would be your advice if I joined the Air Force?
What would be my advice if they joined the Air Force?
Yeah, well, my advice would be don't.
What a strange question.
And I guess I don't know what either of us know about the Air Force, but don't crash the plane.
Oh, whoops. Went after the wrong guy there. Alright, good enough.
Oh, and Chivo's from Florida too. Nice.
Oh, nice. Well, you can give us some insight into the... What part of Florida are you from, though? Makes a big difference. If you're from, like, Miami, it's like a far cry from...
You killed him! Alright, that's okay. You can still verify him.
Miami's like one of the only places left in the U.S. I haven't been to that I distinctly want to visit.
I've heard it's a massive shithole.
Really?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the general vibe I get from like Americans, is that Miami is kind of like just like a dirty, filthy kind of a place, kind of like what Paris has in Europe, right?
I've never heard that reputation.
For Miami or Paris?
Florida or Miami.
Oh, right.
Great work. Garrett will be pleased.
he says Miami is another world.
Now get back to the ANHQ. Wow, what a mess. They really needed your help. Go talk to the guard again.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know shit about the US.
Yeah, I mean, me too. About being wrong, not about knowing shit about the US.
Not bad. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, if you knew absolutely nothing about the US, I'd be a little surprised.
Yeah, right. Me too. Okay, I got 2 helicopters right here.
Oh, hey, Sniper. He says he hasn't heard that ever. Sniper really logged into your chat just to disagree with me.
Incredible! He's been here. He was here before you.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see his message.
Alright, that is about as good as it gets from a Blackhawk RNG perspective. I do not have an RPG though, which is, or I mean a AT missile, which isn't ideal, but I've been saying it a bit now, but I am starting to think that it's optimal to not pick up an AT missile at the start. Unless you just get like perfect RNG and can afford it.
Yeah, the route looks a little different since I last played. Especially in the beginning.
Yeah, did you take a Humvee up to this guy? Is that what you did?
Up to this guy.
Because you did get a record on the new route.
I don't remember. Oh, hey, Roger. And yeah,
hey,
Roger, I originally logged in on mobile, and mobile doesn't show previous messages from before you joined, so I just didn't see it.
Does desktop?
Yeah, I can scroll up, like I scrolled up just there after you said it and I saw it, but on mobile when you log in you can't see previous messages.
I didn't know that.
If you are a modded chat, even on mobile? Hang on, I'm gonna pull up your thing on my phone right now.
Yeah, I think it might just be because you're a mod.
Escargot. Oh no, you can! Huh. Well, I stand corrected. You actually can. Why did I feel like you couldn't?
I don't know. You're wrong a lot though, so it's par for the course.
Yeah, I am only occasionally correct.
That was pretty slow. I could not get that last RPG guy for the life of me.
Good job.
I was probably on gold pace for this split, but now I actually think I'm losing time. Well, we're still ahead. That's all that matters.
Roger wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to you, but he was right. But he was right anyway.
Oh.
사령관님을 보러 영병이 여기 왔습니다. 사령관님, 이분이 바로 계렬 대령님이 전화하신 사령.
Yeah. Lost a little time. It's alright.
Are you going to be able to work with this guy?
Believe me, I've dealt with lots of blowhards like him.
I've identified each defense point.
And I am technically behind because I have a deficit from not getting the AT missiles earlier. I'll get in the helicopter. But still in a good pace overall.
Troops are attacking the north defense point.
Pretty fast there. Nice.
Yeah, Roger is always correct. I should have never doubted you, Roger.
Alright. Pretty good. Probably losing a little time, but overall, cannot complain. Oh, that guy got way further than he normally does. That definitely caught me off guard. That was a little sloppy final checkpoint, but overall, pretty good. Wow, I'm still ahead. Oh my god. Hot pace alert. I'm never ahead. Although, again, technically I'm not really ahead because I don't have an AT missile. Disclaimer, disclaimer. But even still, this is a rare achievement.
Clearly this good luck has been brought on by me.
Yeah, sure.
They do call it the look of the Irish after all.
Good job. Nicely done. The South Korean reinforcements have arrived. Ka-ching.
Yay, we skipped the fade out. Nice. Still have no idea how that works. Yay.
I feel like that's still how 90% of this game works in speedrunning anyway. It's like, I have no fucking idea why or how this works.
Yeah.
Idiot, but he's a ruthless killer.
There's something wrong with Sergey. I don't trust him.
Me either. It could be a valuable resource.
No. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I accidentally threw a grenade. Yeah, that's okay. I don't need to explain my panic there. I did panic there for a second, though. I was a little worried.
Those machine guns could be
Goofed.
dangerous. That's what the Russians are after.
Oh, you have it, the yeehaw sound alert.
I did. Yeah, it's a little weird. I changed my setup so I actually don't hear sound alerts anymore, which is kind of nice because then I don't need to, like, if I'm in like a stressful moment or if I need to hear the game or whatever, I don't need to worry about getting distracted. But it does mean that sometimes I miss them, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, so somebody was putting them in when I first joined.
The Russians are providing a copter for you. I hope you remember your flight training.
Nice big job. So much
I still
fun.
think sound alerts are one of the best things on Twitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the rare good addition on Twitch.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Twitch policy changes over the last couple of days?
No?
So they basically allowed nudity in certain contexts because there was like a big problem of those like hot tub streamers, and then basically for like 21 hours or something, Twitch was like basically just a porn site, and they had to revert the change.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm confused. So they allowed nudity because of the hot tub streamers?
I think it was like artistic nudity
Oh, good lord.
was like the words that they said.
Amazing. Yeah, I don't know what they possibly thought was going to come of that. I feel like Twitch just like self-sabotage. It's like just testing how many mistakes it can make as a business before it bites itself
Contract complete.
in the
That
ass.
should keep Sergey happy. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
That was bad landing. The Merc server's down. What?
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
Uh-oh. Did we get banned for talking about Twitch TOS? Yeah, you're being silenced. It's a systematic oppression of my Irish colleague, possibly by Queen Elizabeth's ghost.
Colonel Pang will see you.
A mercenary, violence for profit, the two hallmarks of Western ideology.
Charming guy, really.
Oh, I'm sure he'll warm right up once you get to know him. There's a museum, destroy it! Well done, that's one less NK Command Center. You should play the field a little. Get to know all the major players before you commit yourself. That'll be worth something to the Allies.
I feel like I never get a disguise here these days. It used to happen every now and then. I don't know if I'm changing something about my route or what, but maybe just getting unlucky. But that was still, even without the disguise, that was basically perfect. That was about as good as the RNG gets for this
Good work.
section, so I will take it. I did get a fade out for the pest control contract, so this isn't going to be a goal, but I might be saving like half a second, depending on what guard dialogue I get.
Go on in.
Ooh, fast. Nice.
No, все хорошо.
Sergei leaves things out, forgets things. I'll explain.
Wow, it was a goal.
The Russians are providing a truck and some soldiers for you.
Say, that truck looks familiar.
Golds are starting to get rare.
Hey,
Take
I
any
brought
you
it
can
back
get.
in one piece.
This is like an amazing pace. I think this is the best any percent pace anyone's ever been on.
There's the Jack. Take him out, we get our bounty.
Oh wait, no, because I still haven't gotten the AT missile. Never mind. It's actually basically the same exact pace as my PP. Never mind. Keep forgetting that little detail.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your
Whoa.
smoke. I'm at the LZ.
I direct hit the pilot. This is gonna be tricky. I think that's everyone.
I am taking enemy fire.
What? Oh, what the hell? Oh, jeez. What the hell happened?
Sergei,
Ooh,
is it going
okay, I got it. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. That
First the Chinese,
obviously
now
could have been
South
better,
Korea.
but I'll
Russians
take it.
aren't out to make friends.
Sometimes you have to break a few eggs.
Alright. Now we gotta get an AT missile. So this RNG could make or break our pace. It won't determine like whether or not we're on record pace, but it will determine whether I can get my goal of a sub 32:30. So let's see what happens. The best RNG, which is what I'm gonna just shoot for, is to get an AT missile guy right by the front door of the HQ. That would be ideal. If he's behind the HQ, we're probably gonna lose 10 to 15 seconds. We're guaranteed to lose at least 5 seconds no matter what RNG we get. Let's see what we get. There's one right there, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, man, I've done that before too. I think I would learn.
We could use some help around here, mercenaries. Diamonds.
That was
I don't
pretty
care
slow
what
because of
they're
my
denying.
mistake,
You
but
tell
not
that
terrible.
Russians-
General Chang
Good
is
RNG,
Wilson's
bad
closest
execution.
aides and most experienced commanders. He'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's
Yeah,
hard
unfortunately
to
I
get
can't
Chin
rejoin
Chang
the
seriously, but I'll give it a shot.
I've
the
marked
voice
location
chat
of the
at the
Type
moment,
07 super
which is
gun
probably for the
on
better
radar.
because this runs on a good
The gun
pace,
is
so
hardened
I don't want to
and
be
has a jamming
distracted.
system built
But
in.
I'll
You'll
rejoin
need to find a way to
once this
destroy
run
it.
is over. Oof, jeez, that tank almost hit me. Although, yeah, I probably would have been fine. I don't think it's not like I take any damage from anything. It actually would have maybe allowed me to crash land, which would have been nice.
The whole area around the super gun is bathed in radiation. You'll have to find a way to destroy it without getting close.
Not sure if I actually would have risked that though, but in theory, might have been possible.
Super gun is tough. It'll take a few shots to destroy it. Excellent. That threat has been eliminated. I spotted some strange activity. It looks like General Chang is preparing for a final push. I've marked his location on your radar.
Very nice.
Great work. You've verified the Ace of Diamonds. The Allies are wiring the bounty to us now.
Oh, God. There goes a couple seconds right there. That was dumb.
We've dropped you into the Allied MASH unit in Kusol.
I'm on my way.
You're about 100 miles north of your previous location.
Nerves are
Before
getting
you
to
head
me.
off after General Chul
Special
Kang and the
delivery.
rest of the Hutt,
They're shooting
you may want to take some time and get your bearings.
We're probably going to be dead even going into the next split, if I had to guess. Because I'm probably going to save a second on the actual, even though I'm behind right now, I'm probably going to save a second at the next card. And then after that, it's going to be HQ dialogue, randomness. That'll determine whether I'm in the lead or not.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Not the best landing. Should be serviceable though. That's quite a sight.
Good job.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh, lucky day. He retreated. That was convenient.
South Koreans have decided you're a threat.
That's close too. I almost didn't get close enough to him
Pretty badass
to initiate that
killing so many of my
dialogue.
men and then strolling in here looking for work. Keep it up, and I will
Buford's starting to sound a little burned out to me.
Maybe things aren't going so well for him.
Still on a very good pace here. Just
The
need to hold it
KIFB
together.
was designed for amateur
Good Humvee
combat.
spawn, so that's
It
good.
acts as a radar jammer, so you'll have to rely on your wits in there. Agent
Nice.
Mitchell Buford. You ever get the feeling we're fighting 3 or 4 different wars here?
Yeah, all for the price of one. They're definitely getting their money's worth out of us.
Alright, I'm going to be very deliberate with my landing at the cost of probably a second or two. Because I messed this up in the last run. And I think it's because I rushed the landing, but I'm not sure.
You're close to one of the roadblocks. One roadblock destroyed. Great, 2 down. That's 3 down, well done. One more down.
Alright,
Doesn't
perfect
seem too
landing.
hard.
Alright, should be good.
Agent Mitchell
Nice.
Buford is...
Ah, didn't even lose any time.
This queen brings us much closer to Sooooo. He's got to be running scared by now.
He's a psychotic dictator who possibly killed his own father. Who knows what scares Song?
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. That'll be worth something to the Allies.
Enemy, charge!
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Good job.
Pretty good cleanup there.
Good job. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Alright, and we are in the lead.
Colonel Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. That'll be worth something to the Allies.
Oh, I had a disguise. I should have capitalized on that. I didn't notice until it was too late, unfortunately. Alright, it's the box. It's there, so I gotta run backwards.
Colonel Garrett is going to be
That was
happy to hear about this.
that was good that I didn't stun myself. I did get fragged there, which is not ideal, but that shouldn't be a problem. Looks like I did lose a little bit of my lead, though. I need to figure out a better strat for that card. What I did there was not optimal. I think it might be faster to just accept that you are not going to be able to get the animation skip on every single one of these guys and not pick up the extra grenades.
There's a number card nearby. Check
But
your radar.
it's really hard to, like, measure that.
Good work. Is finished. Nice work. There's some heavy armor at the next SAM. Be careful. Stop him. He's trying to get away.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air.
That's one. You've taken out 2 of the SAMs. Good.
I am under heavy enemy fire.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. It's pretty bad. Gonna be losing some time here. Off of potential gold, not off of my PB.
Agent Mitchell Buford. That man.
Ah, damn. Bad. Oh my god. What? Did I not get a Humvee? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well there goes my sub 3230. I didn't get a Humvee. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen just no Humvees. Dude, Judge, what are you doing? Wow, okay, and there goes my potential for a speed burst too. What the hell was that? Why did he just freak out at a civilian vehicle driving down the road? Damn, that really sucks. Okay, whatever. Just need to relax and finish the run. No, I didn't get the... Oh!
Delivery job for you. Unfortunately, the Chinese are planning on conflict.
Go on in.
Good news, this is the big show, soldier. There's only one thing between us and total victory in this theater, and that...
Unbelievable. Just completely pathetic.
Barrett's tanks. Although you don't have to stick with them, heavy armor is always an asset.
I'm on my way.
Satellite photos show a large concentration of AA near the prison, so use caution. The Allies have made all their airstrikes available to you. You don't need to be shy about using them here.
Dude, all I had to do was medivac and get to all. Jesus Christ! If I just flown to the Allied HQ, none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened. That was all because of the medivac strat.
Incoming helicopters. They'll tear through the tanks. The North Koreans have air superiority.
Wow, that
here.
honestly really
Don't
makes me
retreat,
question.
you'll be killed.
Jeez, that was such bad luck. Oof.
The North Koreans have air superiority here. If you don't retreat, you'll be killed.
The thing is like I could just fly back to the HQ and just eat the few seconds of time loss, but like it's guaranteed.
I could not stop you. I tried, but there was nothing.
Or I could medivac and not even get one Humvee to spawn at the mesh. What?
Kim.
No Humvees? There was like one way off on the side, but that was like
These men tortured. For weeks, they have tortured.
that was
I
crazy.
could not bear it any longer. He has the codes.
The launch codes?
I'm like upset that this is on Pace Become Record because now it has like me raging at the end of it.
I'm on
It's
it.
like kind of cringe.
Hang in there, President. I'm calling the evac chopper for you.
Whatever.
Now.
The Allies questioned President Kim. He gave them the abort codes for the nukes at General Soong's location. I've sent the codes to your PDA and marked Soong's location on your radar.
I'm gonna subconsciously self-sabotage here.
He's no, you've destroyed the computer. There's no way to stop the missiles now. Stay focused. An AN extraction team is on its way for Kim. Now go get Soong.
The chase is over. Finished, son.
Colonel Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this.
Here. It's just.
Well, that is the maybe the angriest I've ever been at the end of a record. But hey, you know what? At least we got something. We got something to show for the while I'm away for the holidays. I might just keep going though, because like dude, that's crazy. I have over 20 seconds of time save in a split where all I need to do is just get back to the Allied HQ. Wild. Alright, let's do a run recap. Anti-up was okay. If I remember correctly, this was the run where No, was that this run? No, it couldn't have been. Never mind. I don't think there was anything really notable in anti-up. I think I missed like the first speed burst, and maybe I made like one other minor mistake that resulted in the time loss there. There's another like 5 seconds of potential time save. But the Blackhawk RNG was basically perfect. I didn't get an AT missile though, so you could basically count this as a 5 to 10 second time loss. Real quick, in-game time. Let me turn down the volume a bit. In-game time is 28:14, 1 save at the very end, and 5 retries, which were all intentional warps. So that's that. Oh, did I finally do it? I got under, I think I've been trying for this to get under 40,000 meters of distance traveled. I was like thinking that it could be possible if I didn't like spin around so much on like the cargo plane and like a couple other things, like if I didn't like move as much when I don't need to be. And I was right. Look at that. Less than 40,000 meters of distance traveled. Very nice. We'll go ahead and continue to check some other stats. Stem the Tide was really good. I didn't get any of like the super good luck, like RNG luck or anything, or like the glitch or anything like that, but it was just very solid gameplay. Only lost like a second there, and only like 4 off gold, I think.
5x5, Fiona.
This was solid. This was solid. All the Mafia, everything at clubs was solid. Oh, I golded. That's right. I golded Pest Control, which was a surprise because I don't even think I skipped the fade out after the contract, but I could be misremembering that. I might have skipped it and just not noticed it. And the Jack contract was good. I'm like 10 seconds off gold, and the time loss there came from me. I walked up to the Blackhawk, and it gave me the prompt to offload the hostage. But then I guess I was like right on the edge of the circle or something, because when I pressed it, I ended up just dropping the hostage on the ground instead of putting him in the helicopter. So that was like the main time loss there. But otherwise that was solid. Lost some time in this split because when I went to go pick up an AT missile, I accidentally got back into my helicopter. So that was not great.
67.
Ace of Diamonds was pretty much perfect. Chopper Swapper, I lost some time at the start because my menuing was bad. I didn't take out the supply drop correctly. I pulled out like an artillery strike or something on accident. Repo Man was almost a rip run. So I got pretty good South Korean Humvee RNG in terms of like what's technically optimal, but like it's also, I got kind of challenging RNG. Like I had to move in close to the KIFV and then like fly way back on the road to get to that Humvee in time, and I almost missed my window of opportunity. There was actually another Humvee on the road that I didn't notice that would have been a little easier to get, but I didn't notice it until like the last second. Clear Channel was really solid. Good execution there, no complaints. Surprisingly, I almost golded Acid Queen, which is surprising to me because the heart number card that's by the Mafia HQ where I picked up the extra grenades, I didn't execute on that guy well at all. At least it felt slow. I think the best strat in the future is to just ignore, or the fastest strat anyway, is to ignore the Stinger missile enemy entirely. Or if you're lucky enough to get a disguise, like take him out either first or second. But I got him last, and it kind of like made my entire like approach awkward, and I don't think I ended up saving the time. Like the time you save from skipping the animation, I don't think was like worth the time I wasted kind of screwing around trying to get those extra grenades. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. And then yeah, this split was just a disaster. I didn't get the fade out skip for the contract, which lost some time. And then when I got back to the Allied HQ, there were no Humvees for me, which was a disaster. And then on the drive up, the Jaju blocked me. There was a Jaju that like blocked me from attempting a speed burst. And then when I did my weapon swap to do the conversation skip on the Allied HQ guard, I waited like fraction of a second too long to initiate that conversation, and so I got put into the HQ, which lost a bunch of time. So that was just so bad. But yeah, then the Ace of Spades was solid. I almost missed the gunship by firing too early, but I basically got it like almost perfectly. I hit it as soon as I possibly could have, which I think that is optimal. I ended up being like a second off gold there, so maybe not though. I'm not really sure. And yeah, these are the stats. That's strange. It says that I didn't collect any blueprints, but I definitely did. I mean, that's how I have the demolition supply drop. This is kind of a new glitch. Wait, that's really interesting. So the order of events here is I do the Jack contract for the Mafia in the Jack of Clubs. I warp out of it. I get into Diamonds, and then during the first contract, playing the odds, I pick up the blueprint, and then I cancel the contract, and I do an animation skip to skip the fade out for that contract. Does that reset your bounty count? I don't think I've ever noticed it doing that. I don't think it should, but I'm seeing here I have zero blueprints collected. That's very, very strange. Yeah, that banter, seriously, it does look like a spliced run. That's really weird. And also it says I destroyed a listening post. I think that was the listening post on top of the South Korean HQ in the northern province, but I could be wrong. Huh. That's very interesting. I wasn't aware that that was something that could happen. But yeah, that's that. Overall, I mean, it's a good run. I'm happy I have a record, but I know I can do better. Let's check sum of best, and then I'll end the recording on this one. Sum of best is a 31:22. So we have a little under a minute and a half, like a minute and 28 seconds. Is that right? No, a minute and 26 seconds of potential time save. So definitely a lot more opportunity here. That's why I'm really trying to get a sub 32:30 before I hang up this category and move on to other stuff, because I feel like leaving it here I just don't think it's that good of a run. I think that massive time loss at the end is just kind of it's just not good enough.
Hey there, soldier. Good to see a friendly face around.
All right, welcome, Drew. You just missed a record, but yeah, to everyone else, thanks for watching. And I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm just gonna end the recording. And everyone on YouTube, hi. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.